Hey guys, it's the team here from Pearl Lemon Leads. We are a B2B lead generation agency as well as B2C, and I'm here today to talk to you about a campaign we ran for a company who was targeting fundamentally practices within the National Health Service within the UK. So the company was called Demand and Capacity, and it was a outreach campaign that was events-based lead generation, if you will. They've got a demand and capacity optimization tool for NHS practices. As you can see, this is the login to their backend. It was a private portal login, and we were tasked with fundamentally doing outreach. They had a model where they did events-based management. Sorry, rather they had events, and we would then pre and post event do follow-ups with people that attended these events, whether or not demand and capacity had actually met them, and then organized booked meetings and appointments with their team. So it's a combination of email, well, rather phone call outreach, and then it was followed up by email as well as LinkedIn messaging. So here's just an insight into the actual sheet that we've got, which is where we did a lot of the reporting from. As you can see, it's Jan 2024, Feb 2024, March 2024, April 2024. Just to give you a sense of the timeline. And it was a fixed period campaign for about 4 to 5 months. And as you can see, there's scripts and there's documents in here and all kinds of things. We were running outreach to practices across the UK based upon these events. And so it was a successful campaign. We were booking multiple appointments per month. And one of the fundamentals of this campaign was the client initially had the perception that we should just contact, for example, practice managers directly, but we were meeting or being met with a lot of gatekeepers within actual individual practices where we talked to receptionists or potentially people that weren't the end doctor who had also the overall decision-making power within each of these regions, as you can see here, the ICB, PCN, and so on and so forth. So we then switched it to looking at LinkedIn outreach, to getting fundamentally some of the contact details from events that they had attended, as well as some of the events that they hadn't. And that became wholly more effective in terms of getting the right people on the phone and then getting them into appointments. So yeah, this was a 4 to 5 month campaign. This is an example of the reports that they would send across as information here. So we would talk about their benefits, we would contact the practice managers, we would do phone calls, we would do LinkedIn messaging as well as email outreach. So successful 5 month campaign. We booked perhaps in the region of 15 to 25 appointments, which is more than enough given the limited scope of the amount of ultimately practice managers that we wanted to target. So yeah, this is an example of a campaign where we were doing, if you like, NHS lead generation. So there you go.